Alright, good morning gamers, and we're on a new city building game called Town to City. So I did say that I was going to try this game eventually, and I tried it last night on stream, and fundamentally it is so good. It's like highly addictive. Let me pause it. Let me pause the game for real quick, right? As you can see, this is my city. Kind of, you know, from an outside point of view, it looks pretty good. But like scrolling in, it kind of looks kind of right? But anyways, I played a lot of city building games before, and I played obviously like City Skylines, and you know, highly anticipated for City Skylines 2, and which was a major flop. But I think this game does something like City Skylines, but very simplistic, right? So in the bottom right, obviously, is your economy. There's a max out economy. Research is down there. You take, once you get to like a mayor, you can just start doing quests from, you get requests from like citizens and stuff to do. You get a resource menu, right? Obviously, start out as a dwelling, hamlet, village, small town, yada yada yada. There's a lot of actual content to have, and basically you want to keep your happiness above 60%, so you get new people that come through on the train station, such as these folks right here, right? And then you build them houses, and then you can assign them to different houses of on where to live, and some of them have like unique living spaces. Like, well, none of these people currently, they're just looking for regular houses, but some want to be like more next to nature, so you have to place down some trees, nature and stuff like that. Some want to be next to cliffs, some wants to be isolated, like this person, they don't want any neighbors, right? But in my opinion, as an early access game, Town to City, that recently released, it has probably way more potential than City Skylines. Honestly, it has a lot more potential than City Skylines does. Especially in scaling, I think it could probably even get to that point of being like a major city, you know, metropolises and stuff. One of the things I do like is that everybody is very interactive. The people feel very interactive. Let's see if we can get like they'll actually like use the benches and stuff. They'll interact with some of the decorations you have on the floor. It's I like sometimes you'll see them come to the well to get water. It's so much more interactive than I think in City Skylines 2, where it just feels like they just fill up and then it uses, and not really them interacting with like other people or the world around them. But I would definitely say, if you're into city building games, this is definitely one of the games that you should definitely try out. It's not that expensive. I think it's like $20 or something. I think is this connected to anything? I don't know. Can't tell. Okay, here we go. Now we got people. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I gotta add more transport. But basically, what was I saying? But yeah, basically this is a game that I would say anybody who's into city builders should definitely try. I've also played other games like Timberborn and Odyssey. But the thing about like city building games is that now a lot of them are not trying to be like City Skylines, right? It's not trying to be from a small area build up into high rises or stuff like that. It tries to be more like build a city with like innovative, maybe roguelike aspects to it. Or, you know, maybe you have to fight a boss or stuff like that. You know, they try to be a little bit more like action-packed city builders than just generic, just build the city and let the city grow type aspect, which is something that I truthfully do like a lot more. Do we not have a warehouse over here? I guess we don't have a warehouse close enough, right? So let's just let it play through. Let's see what happens. All right. So for right now, we gotta build a warehouse. I don't know why we don't have a warehouse. We not have enough warehouses. Is it because it's a small warehouse? Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of this one. And we're going to put down a big warehouse. Hold on. Where's it at? What big warehouse is that? Yeah, we're just gonna see if we can fit one right there. And allow this to build. We gotta fill this up with people. We're gonna take some of these people, probably throw them over here, to be honest. That way we got people to fill. And as more people come into the city, you can assign them houses. And that's how you kind of get more workers, and then you're able to add more people to work at places. Now, research-wise, I do have a good bit of research. Okay, so this is what I meant by like unique people. So like this people want to live around nature, right? As you can see, we don't have any nature really, right? So like if we go to the nature tab, I think fog was like the easiest way to just, or mist is just an easy way to get real nature without it feeling like intrusive. And then sometimes you can go to these different trees that I have on a random tree so that it's like feels a lot better. And then we can take the nature people. They want more nature, it's kind of crazy. And then we can take some flowery bushes and throw them over here. This is the one thing I like about it, that decoration feels like they actually do something. And then we can just throw them over there. It designed to be in multi-floor, so eventually you get to upgrade these floors, right? So you can do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, right? And I believe the other thing is that you can add decorations onto the houses, and they also benefit the house like this, like that. So easy way of getting just decorations in nature and other decor up. Lights. Lights is just an easy way for just, you know, just boop boop, boop boop, boop boop. Easy way to just light up the area. Now paths are pretty nice to make in this, and a little bit less restrictive. So if I show you now, if I go to the path tool, you can just make a path anywhere, right? This is the freeform. Obviously, the freeform allows you to make like curves and stuff like that. And then you get the line tool, where you can only make, obviously, in a line, and then you can do square paths and stuff like that, right? Like this dude wants to be somewhere when there are shops. The one thing I haven't really looked into officially is I don't know if you can really terraform, really. But what I think I'm gonna do is I do like, this is gonna be difficult because I wasn't planning on this. And we're just gonna do this real quick. Probably do freeform, right? And we're gonna do, well, I kind of messed this up a little bit. Like, I don't think I can go up mountains, really. I'm thinking like, then build a house here. I can upgrade these. There's no such thing as like noise pollution or anything like that, because remember, like City Skylines is trying to be like semi, or at least try to be realistic to an extent. I'm thinking that I know there was something about expanding to the farmland. So we're gonna look into that real quick. But for right now, we want to build a whole bunch of these houses. I think I'm gonna make this like a, want to do something like this. I think this should be different. Then as I assign them to these houses over here. What do you have to say about, brother? I want to put a depot over here. Probably a major one. We just need people to work. But yeah, I don't think I can make roads going down. So we may do this. You shouldn't have most of the amenities. And that way we have and we should have enough people. And here comes the train. It's dropping off more people. Okay. So these houses over here, it should be good on food. And then obviously decoration. I don't know why I don't have many lights over here. Yeah, people desire to live near a cliff. We don't have really any cliff houses, do we? Like, we could do this. We could start expanding the residential this way. We're gonna try to finish out some of these other ones. As you can tell, managing is not that difficult. And expanding is not that difficult. You see, like, now you see all the people coming in, getting stuff. This is what I mean by, like, it's a lot more interactive. But we'll see what this new quest is. But not with work buildings around. Place tall hedges to create a maze. Okay. Have no shops or houses in the quest area. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna then we're just gonna freeform it. Like I said, I don't think I can go down in terrain. So we have to do something like this. Oh yeah, upgrade roads. I forgot this was a thing, right? The main supply road. We can't place a house anywhere, really. Anyways, okay. We want to upgrade. Not as much as we can for this area. But for right now, I'll end the video here. And we'll continue, and probably when you see it again, we'll probably have this place a lot more built out. Yeah. And I believe there should be a way to expand outwards than this. So I'll figure that out. But I would, like I said before, I highly suggest, yeah, I highly suggest that if you're into city builder games, definitely give this a look. And I know that there's a roadmap to be had. It's coming out soon. And it's really addictive, actually. It's very simplistic. I think that's why it's really addictive. It's just really simplistic. I'm sure it's going to become more intricate, like with actual like bridges, transportation and stuff like that. I'm sure they're trying to get, make the game even larger in scale. But for now, that is, I guess, episode 1 of Town to City. I guess like making a better town. I think the next time I do another one of these Town to Cities, like if I make another like city, I'm gonna make it a little bit different, a little bit more efficient. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you on the next video. Download, love y'all, and catch me in the live streams.